Hey, Lunacy Fighters and Gamergate community, this is Shannon coming at you. And today I'm going to be going over why social justice warriors piss me off. Now, I could go over the obvious reasons because, we all have our reasons. But I'm going to go a little more personal today. And my main issue with social justice warriors is they want so badly to be victims and to be have something wrong with them. I can't tell you how many times I have seen an SJW go on and on and on about ableism and being disabled in some way, oh, I have this mental disorder. Oh, well, did you go to a doctor? Did they diagnose you with this disorder? Well, no, I diagnosed myself. Okay, well, that doesn't count. No one is going to take you seriously outside your little hug box on that one. And you scream ableism and want to be a victim? I'm not disclosing this for pity, because that is the last thing I want in my life. But I am wheelchair bound. I have a neuromuscular disease called Charcot-Marie-Tooth, type 4A, if you're curious and want to Google it. And it makes it so I cannot walk. And I probably never will again in my life. Now, a lot of people think I've always been in a wheelchair, but I haven't. I only just in the last 5 or 6, 7 years have become fully wheelchair bound. But I will probably never know what it's like to walk or run again. And you don't see me complaining about it. It's my life. I don't really care. But it pisses me off that these people want something to be wrong with them and want to be seen as special because of a disability that they don't have, purely for attention. And it boggles my mind because they have perfectly working bodies that don't fail on them constantly, that they could go and run down the street, they can go for a walk, they can ride a bike. Do you think I don't wish every day that I could run around with my son and play with him? Because I do. But that's not reality. That's not the reality that we have in my house. But I'm not going to complain about it. We just figure it out and move on. But pretending you have something wrong with you, just so you can be special, pretending you've been harassed, and pretend that you are a rape victim, that's a really, really low thing to do. I am someone who I have had the living hell beaten out of me by my ex. And he raped me. And I'm not, oh, well, I didn't like it, so I was raped. No. I was screaming and crying for him to get off of me and stop. And that happened many times. But do you see me hating men? Do you see me calling for men to be labeled as misogynists and all men are rapists and teach men not to rape? That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Women need to understand that we are the less strong sex. It's just a fact of nature, and they need to get over it and learn how to defend themselves and take care of themselves and not blame men as a whole for something that one man does. And not only that, but women can rape too. In fact, it happens a lot. And it's really mind-boggling. We don't have the actual statistics of what the actual ratio of rape, men versus women, is, because we will never be able to get every person to sit down and truthfully say what's happened to them. But these people saying that they are being eye-raped because men are looking at them, or just ridiculous shit. No one gives a fuck about that shit. You really want to help someone? Help someone that's actually been raped. Talk to someone who's actually been raped. Talk to someone who's actually been beaten and is a survivor of domestic violence, man or woman. Because women do start domestic violence so much more. They perpetrate it so much more. But they get away with it because men are taught, you cannot hit a woman. That is not okay. But girls, they're taught, oh, you put that man in his place. Not all girls, not all men, but a lot. Because of this feminist bullshit, it has bred these social justice assholes that have nothing to do with reality, that want to be victims, and I just don't understand it. I have survived so much bullshit in my life, and to be told by little SJW assholes that I don't know that I'm oppressed. I'm not oppressed. We live in the most amazing time where everyone has freedom. Everyone has the freedom to go out and try and make something with their life. And yeah, they might not succeed, but they have the opportunity to try. We're not oppressed. The only ones really being oppressed in this country, in Western civilization, not the only ones, but en masse, are men. Because people can get away with that. People can get away with victimizing men. And people ask me if I'm an MRA. I am definitely a men's rights advocate. Because I care about my husband and my son. I want them to have a good world. I want my son to grow up in a world where he will not have false accusations of rape leveled against him because he hurt someone's feelings. It's bullshit. If you want people to teach men not to rape, then teach women to not make false rape accusations. And that's all I had to say for today. This video was inspired by the amazing, beautiful, smart Mercedes Carrera, and she is working for helping out an actual victim of rape, and her name is Cytherea. I hope I said that right. Please tell me if I didn't. And she was raped by 3 men, young men. I'm not sure how old or anything, but they came into her house. They terrorized her family and they gang raped her. And the feminist community is, of course, ignoring this because she is an adult film actress. So she's a sex worker and they think she deserved it. And I'm sure that's what they call victim blaming. So she's helping her out. There will be a link below in the description for donating to help her out and help her get it back on her feet, because she has been through hell and back. So if you can do that, that's great. Go find Mercedes Carrera on Twitter. She is the shit and very, very, very sweet and kind. Just one of the nicest people I've met in the Gamergate community. And just a quick thank you to everyone in the Gamergate community that I have met. You guys are awesome. You kick ass. You have made me feel so welcome. And it's very cool to get together with this big group of people that totally get all the weird, nerdy crap I'm into. I love it. So until next time, this is Shannon, and please find us on Facebook at facebook.com/liberallunacy. Find me on Twitter at liberal_lunacy. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I will have a lot more content coming out. I know I've been very slow because I got married at the end of last month, end of January, and it's been crazy. So, all right, guys, bye, love you.